Minimize. Boo boo. Okay, dear guy. Okay, dear guy. There we are. Woo! Okay. Oops. Discord. Got to open a Discord. Up a little bit. Oops. Chris House, hey, just me. Davis Bashanan, lovely to be here. James Cameron Clark, evening fellas. Chris House, sad face, Lucky Bat, ooh woo. Chris House, Jay, when the land speeder got stuck in the rock and couldn't turn anymore, I laughed out loud because that's seriously something I would do.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
Truly an amazing moment. One of the moments that will go down in EOB history.
Mm-hmm. And it would only happen with the old land speeder. Because it's got a little dick hanging off the bottom.
Love a little dick hanging out the bottom.
Joey the Soulless, hi everyone. Brett, hello. Matthew F. Fat sassy and I love pizza. Right, it's my B-Day. Happy B-Day.
Happy birthday.
B stands for Boston.
You nailed it. So happy Boston Day? Is that what you wished? You know, that's a little much. Happy Boston Day.
Neil Barry, did you see the reveal trailer for MPON? Of course, my favorite
Acronym.
Mantic position on noon.
I think you nailed it.
VMP. I've been having a Warhammer break, currently painting an Angry Marine Sarge for fourth hour now. Sweet! Masonry, thinking about collecting Imperial Knights. What do you think? They're big. I like them.
Do
I have
it.
2.
Rhett, I got the Kill Team Starter set.
Nice!
Nice.
Or Commando
Remington, I may or
pre-action.
may not. Remington, I may or may not have purchased my first ever 40k box. What'd you buy? Captain Blue, why are your Grey Knights still gray?
Because I like to stick to the lore.
That's a good lie.
Today was the Nova Open stuff, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Showed off some stuff, a whole bunch of stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I do not see anything.
Huh. Maybe it's wrong.
Maybe this. Nope.
James Cameron Clark. The land speeders are named after Arkham Land thing. Reminded me of the Space Marines are named after their inventor, Jimmy Space.
Jimmy
Pretty
Space.
much.
Battle of the Great Nova is next week.
Oh. Cool. Eric Brennans, Jay, what do you do when you're out of motivation? I've been trying to get water basing to work for almost a week, but it keeps failing. Lost all desire to try again. Play video games. Go for a walk. You don't have to get all your stuff done, like, immediately. Or ever, really.
You heard it here, folks. Don't do anything.
Well,
Unless
then
you
maybe,
want to.
you know, and then you take a little break, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I just saw a YouTube video, maybe give it another try.
Joey the Solus, I love that idea. Stop painting and buy more.
There you go.
Andy Grimson working on my Shaman tree, which just happens to be the biggest model I have. Also,
Ooh.
hey everyone,
Hey.
what is this model? I only watch it. EO evening, boys. Just found out there's a Lego building lounge the next town over. They are very nice.
Sounds pretty sweet. Wouldn't it be great if the Lego Building Lounge were like huge jerks?
Yeah. You know what? I can imagine it, honestly. I really, really could. Knowing, just people in the world.
Did you just add a 1x2 plate in between the studs of a 4x2 block? Did you know that is an illegal building method?
Disgusting.
And we're asking you to leave.
And they spit on your shoes and you leave. Yeah. Captain Blue found some people selling knockoff Lego Imperial Guard on eBay.
Ooh, cool.
There's been some cool Lego Space Marine stuff.
Yeah.
People have made.
Masonry, have you ever tried the slap chop painting method? Yeah, like that's like the normal way of painting. Is you put on a zenithal or a dry brush base coat, and then you put on contrast paint. That's how a lot of people paint.
I don't paint that way. I just paint perfectly
Mm-hmm.
and accurately and beautifully. My whole orc army is finished. I was secretly finishing it, and I didn't tell anyone. I'm also a liar. I just love lying. I don't know what to tell you.
Jesus Manuel, nice first time seeing this show live. Welcome.
I would never watch it live.
Yeah, Bear, speaking of video games, the trailer for miniature painting video Moonbreaker came out. Did you see it? Miniature painting video game Moonbreaker?
I don't even know what that
I
is.
have no idea.
I'm gonna say it's for nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get it right? I got it right.
Captain Blue Jay, how do I turn a model I'm not really hyped into one that I will? I don't know. What do you like? Like, if you like color red, maybe paint with the color red. Feel like, I don't know, the movie Terminator. Maybe paint him like the monster from Terminator.
Are you saying it's subjective?
Definitely not, according to the comment section of our videos.
Boom! Roasted. Is us because of the videos.
Mm-hmm. Manro DJ, any advice on a Zenithal without rattle cans or airbrush? Yes, dry brushing. Get yourself a dry brush, and then dry brush the heck out of your stuff, and it'll look great. That'll be awesome. I did a dry brush prime in AI picked my color scheme, and it turned out really nice. Maybe go check out that video.
Mm-hmm.
Now leave a like and subscribe.
I couldn't agree more. Joey the Solus, I'm tempted to kitbash a model car Corvette to a work something.
Yeah! Sounds awesome.
I follow a guy on Instagram who makes perfect model kits of cars, and he'll make like gas stations that are perfect as well, and then he'll take a photo of it and it looks real, like a real car, and everything looks real, and then he'll take another photo with his hand in it, like, touching the car, and it's amazing.
Damn bear. No, slap chop painting is putting a model in a slap chop and slapping it hard. That would be really funny. I bet you can get a slap chop for nothing. I wonder, I bet like if you had like a spindly model, like one of these, I bet you could slap chop it into nothing.
Yeah. I agree.
Jason M, hey everybody. Yes, Nick is a liar.
Oh no, I've been caught by myself because I said that.
James Styles, I'm in the what do I do now scenario. I'm doing a piece of terrain with old statues, tiles, and model magic dirt. I've already primed it black, so now I don't really know what to do next. Dry brush. Get a big, humongous makeup brush or your biggest dry brush and dry brush the heck out of it gray.
Gray.
Antonio Tips, who is a better demon prince of Slanesh, Fulgrim or... I think we all know the answer to that one.
Amazing.
James
Life is but a dream.
James Cameron Clark, having seen today's video, and then space, your pretty densely packed 222 Templars take up. I may need to reconsider how much display space I'll need once I plow through my pile of unpainted minis.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Fumark, I'm going to paint Tyranids to look like Zerg for the vine. For the vine! Do it for the vine.
That dog. Yo, Mama J. Wanted to put that out there.
Get gotten got! Joey the Soulless, I showed somebody my Space Wolf Successor chapter and they said they look like the Grey Knights. Well, Space Wolves are grey. And they are knights. So technically they were correct.
Yeah. There's a lot of Landspeeder hate this week. I feel that.
Yeah. Gears, I just got an eBay ad for Dark Eldar Hellions. Man, they're selling my data so hard. So hard.
You're welcome. Maybe we're helping you sell the data.
Yeah.
Gangrene McCluster. Oh shit, someone is actually painting Dark Eldar.
I think Goober was painting, Brent from Goobertown Hobbies was painting a bunch of Dark Eldar, and Scott has a burgeoning Dark Eldar army that he's been working on for about 25 years.
Yep.
Team Entertainment, can I paint my 40k minis any color I choose? Of course. These guys are
Except
pink.
green. You can't paint them green.
That's true. That is the only stipulation. That's not a lie we just made up. That's yeah. It's in the
You can do
book.
whatever you want. Kami Space Wizard. My daughter is getting into 40k/kill team, and her main army is Dark Eldar. I'm going to be showing her this paint scheme for sure.
Yeah! Pink and tail! Pink and tail!
A good scheme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think they're going to look very unique. Squigmugs watched the Orc Bike Army vid and I got inspired to do orcs again. I'm starting with some truck boys using the Ridge Hauler from Necromunda. Ooh! I think that'll look really good.
Yeah.
Pirate Tracks, if you could, what would you replace the land speeder with? Jet bikes? No, just have it be a good looking land speeder. Probably have it be a little bit bigger so that the pilots don't look dumb. Somebody in the comments had a really good idea of they were like, part of the reason why it looks dumb is because you've got big chunky space marines like holding steering wheels, but like what if they were just like wires coming out of the space marine connecting to the vehicle, and so like they're using their black carapace to control the vehicle, and that would also be a reason for why it has to be a space marine, because only space marines have the black carapace. Tech Dog, are you guys gonna make a collaboration with everyone? Everybody except Brent from Goobertown Hobbies.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, we basically did do a collab with everyone.
Yeah. That's true, they were all in our video. For,
Yeah.
what was it, like, tips for Games Workshop to win back the fans?
Close enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this, but we make a lot of videos.
We do.
We make like a ton. We made one today. I really like that video. It's very fun.
Yeah.
And now I want to go and watch it.
Yeah, I watched
that
it this
video.
morning. It was really good.
Did you watch it this morning?
Yeah.
That's funny. I watch it every once in a while. I just really like the video. It's fun. It's called How to Save Games Workshop the Fun Way.
I just remember losing my voice because I was screaming over the roar of the
Yeah.
crowd. And I didn't need to. The mic was picking me up just fine.
Yep. Oh, and when we go back, damn, we know so much.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically different people then and now.
Yeah. Shivox, Jay, with all these bright colors, will be using a dark color at all? No, I don't think so.
Fusion 95, what are you using to keep the Hellions fixed on the block?
Tape. Double stick tape. 3M double stick tape. Professor Hate Rad. Hey Nick, what are your thoughts on the Space Marine Bike Squad? Everyone seems to love them, but I have the same feelings Jay has towards land speeders.
I think they're fine. I don't love Space Marines.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care about them.
Yeah,
I
don't
like
mind.
Orc Bikers.
I don't mind. I love the Orc Bikers. Orc Bikers are better. I don't mind them. I like the new Primaris bikes better than the old bikes.
Those ones look a lot better. I just think they really look like toys.
Yeah.
Especially the way that Games Workshop has them displayed on their website. They look bad.
Andy Crimson, I mean, Tech Marines are supposed to be in charge of piloting Space Marine vehicles, so it would track really well the pilots with the wires in the in the vehicle thing. Yeah, it would also look kind of more grotesque and awful. Although, according to the lore, apparently all Space Marines go through Landspeeder Pilot School, which I think is adorable. I like to think that there's a grizzled old Space Marine veteran sitting in the passenger seat with a clipboard, giving them their piloting tests.
But yeah, it's got to be what it is.
Joey the Solus. I'm tempted to send a gift to Jay filled with flight stands, land speeders, scouts, and Citadel paint put in dropper bottles. Pirate Trex, will there ever be a Nick only video again?
No.
You heard it here first, folks.
I want to say no. It's a little hard to do a Nick only video because nobody knows who I am.
Yeah.
I'm not in all the videos, so that'd be awkward. Hawk sauce, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? Who's this really handsome young gentleman? Who is this young stud that's in this video? You know how people talk.
Brotherhood of Steel, Jay just finished your last video, and some chapters allow serfs to pilot vehicles. It just depends if they think humans are worthy to pilot such holy relics. Sure. I mean, you can make stuff up to make anything work, which, like, the Games Workshop lore is fine to explain why only Space Marines can pilot land speeders, but, like, obviously that's not true. And even if you do need a Space Marine to pilot it, you definitely don't need another Space Marine to shoot the gun on the other side. That could just be a servitor. Or a fella.
A fella.
Mm-hmm. Everwild, sorry, brother, you did not check your mirrors. 10 and 2, please. Yeah, land speeders from a time in 40k where everything was kind of mirrored. Space Marines had their land speeders, Orcs had their buggies, Eldar had their Vipers, Imperial Guard had their Sentinels. Everybody got a medium kit that had a big gun.
I got a medium kit that has a big gun. Good old-fashioned jokes.
Mm-hmm.
We love them.
Matthew Zalewski tips. Your gun army video was peak entertainment. So much passion. Take my money. Ah, guns. I'm so glad that video hit because, oh my goodness gracious, was it a lot of work.
Yeah.
Joey the Soulless, I need assistance. Should I get a $60 random Warhammer box? I could ask for a theme to make sure I get what I want. Get what you want. Don't get a random thing. Give ourselves like 2,000 different models.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get random stuff.
And Crimson loved using speed paints for painting things like light and glass. I put a base coat of something bright underneath, slap on some speed paint, and gently wipe away. Instant work. Yeah, I love speed paint.
Speed paint, boobity 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 speed paint. That's the theme song to Speed Paint.
Mm-hmm. Baby, what's your most unpopular opinion about Warhammer? Most of what I say.
It's for nerds.
I would say probably that it's a game and you get out what you put in.
I'm so angry that you said that. But yeah. Yep. Some people need to be told it's a game. Because I think some people forgot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. And don't bring real life into fake.
Uh-huh.
Just be in real life then.
Jam Styles, Landspeeder always reminds me. Also, another unpopular opinion is that I think female Space Marines are fine. The Landspeeder always reminds me of Mario Kart or Star Wars Super Bombad Racing, with just how jumbo the Space Marines are jammed into those seats. Yeah, it is also fun that they suit up in their power armor to drive a Rhino. Professor Haterade. They look more like the Marines from StarCraft to me. Oh, wait. The StarCraft Marines do have a cool look.
They do.
I wouldn't mind a little skirmish game of those, fighting some Zergs and some Protoss.
Love the Zerg. Love the Protoss.
Mm-hmm.
Joey the Soulless. Jay, you cursed me. I really like the Primaris Landspeeder, but then you called it a shoe, and I thought, he's not wrong.
Yeah. It's not my favorite vehicle. Again, as I said in the video, I don't really like any of the Landspeeders.
I'm going to take that really personally, for some reason.
Gus and Company, and to paint all the models in the Octaris box with a few of my friends soon. Any tips? Yeah! paint them, prime them first, then paint them. Put on your base colors. Like if the model's gonna be mostly blue, paint it blue. Maybe even buy a blue primer. Then you're already done with that stuff. Washes are great. Gnome Oil and Agrax Earthshade.
Don't buy the Games Workshop primer.
No, don't buy the Games Workshop primer.
It's too expensive.
It's a ripoff. I am 99% convinced that the Games Workshop primer is just regular primer that you can get from Rust-Oleum, or I suppose Krylon. I've never had a good experience with Krylon. Krylon stinks.
Does Krylon make you Krylon?
It does.
Krylon.
Happy Midi, my biggest pet peeve is vehicles without drivers, but I get it, more troops. That's something if you kit bash the driver into a troop. Like I can see sometimes like on vehicles like the Gene Stealer Cult Goliath Rock Grinder, you can have like an entire crew hanging out the back of it, but I just put them on bases and then I got like an extra squad. I remember it was a big thing back in the day when you were putting together Necron Ghost Arcs, not doing all of the Necrons in between like the bones, and then so it would just be empty in the middle. But I like the look of all the dead Necrons. But like it is a lot of work to paint them, especially if your scheme means that you actually have to like be a little bit careful painting those guys. Although I think it probably wouldn't be the end of the world if like if your scheme for those Necrons is like silver bodies with blue shoulders, maybe you just paint them a little bit blue and like dry brush silver, because they're supposed to be like Necrons in stasis, so maybe they're just a little dark, they're a little underlit, and you can't see all the details.
Champ Styles. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only shoes.
Only shoes.
Squig Mugs, I love watching the GSL. What does that stand for? We need to put up a thing that says no acronyms. This is an acronym-free zone.
Oh, can you imagine how many acronyms we're going to get if we do that?
You know what? That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta guess. Gangster, sex, love. That's what it is. And there's a heart after that.
Yeah.
So I think I nailed it. Literature. Global StarCraft League. That's probably what it is. Shangron, F you. Vampy, what color do you paint the cylinder tube things on flamers? Usually I paint them brass. A brassy color. Diggories, even the massive Imperial void ships are shoes.
Shoes. Shoes. I do like the look of the big 40k spaceships that look like cities. It's neat.
It is neat.
Cities absolutely covered in guns. And they have to drive up alongside stuff like 18th century like wooden ships to fire their laser cannons. Sometimes you just gotta be like, it's for fun, and allow it to be fun.
I am RCA. Any guesses on when Leagues of Votan will drop?
I have no idea. Yeah, tomorrow.
It's going to be tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, we'll delete the channel.
Yep. We have never lied on stream. So,
Yes.
yeah, expect the Votan tomorrow.
I actually talked to the Games Workshop CEO on the phone, and that's what he said. He also said, "Yo, Mama Jay." So that's the other thing that he said. I thought that was a little rude, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What is your WWJD? That stands for What Would Jeebus Do? You know that one.
What would Jeebus do? Champ Styles, the thing Krylon is good for is painting a mailbox. It used to be the most decorated of spray paint and hailed among gaff writers, but then the company made it water and graffiti proof.
That
sounds about right.
It's funny. That's very fun.
Yeah, Krylon is perfectly good for painting a mailbox.
If you want your mailbox to look like shit.
Joey the Solos, I tried painting a Ghost Ark. It took me 6 months. Yeah, they are big models with a lot of parts.
Daniel Bear, so yesterday we talked about how after airbrushing, I'd wash the model and it would melt the paint. I think maybe the medium I was using was contaminated somehow.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of variables. You got to just subtract them.
Could be there was alcohol in the spray, and alcohol will take off acrylic paint. No problem. The Wastelander, if you had to paint Poxwalkers, what would you do? I have painted Poxwalkers. I didn't paint them on... Oh, no, I did paint them on stream. Did I paint them on stream?
I don't know. I have zero idea. I would say that's... You got to give a little bit more information than that.
Yeah.
Because we could say anything.
I painted the Poxwalkers exactly like I painted my Plague Marines, and I have 2 videos on how I paint my Nurgle stuff. I've got one called I Drunk Better When I Paint, and I have one called Plague Beast of Nurgle. It's about painting a Plague Beast of Nurgle. It's not called that.
Nope.
But
nobody watched the video then.
I got 2 videos on how to do my how I do my Nurgle's theme.
It is a very fun thumbnail.
Yeah. All right, you'll spot it.
That was a while ago. It is called a 40k model from Games Workshop's Fantasy Past. A 40k model from Games Workshop's Fantasy Past.
When Games Workshop was good.
Yeah. Wow, that video came out this year. January 12th. Although I think we filmed it in December. Sometimes, oh my gosh, but people don't know. Should we reveal the secret? That video that came out today was filmed, the finished being filmed, what was it? May 20th. And it just got pushed all the way back until today. Isn't that fun? Fun little secret. Sometimes that happens. PJ McMurray, love that thumbnail. Hell yeah.
Want to cheer? I hope squats get squatted again. They're just boring regular dwarves, and like, what makes them evil? I think they're like super capitalist-y. Like they just strip mine worlds, which is kind of what the Tyranid do. But like the Tyranid do it because it's like their biological prerogative,
hungry.
whereas the Votan do it because they want shiny stuff.
I think they're just dudes.
And dudettes.
This is true. Mm-hmm. Squat stripping worlds for money doesn't make them evil. It makes them British.
Nah.
Jay Cerez. Hey Jay, if 40k had a breakfast cereal line, would you eat the Fruit Loops or the Imperiums?
Ooh,
Imperiums.
that's hard. I think I would go with Fruit
hilarious.
Loops.
Yeah, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops is just very fun. I love Imperiums.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody make that like a real thing. Like make it a box. And I make an ad for it.
Some special Space Marine K with red berries.
I love it. Brian Hall, bad news. My local game store is going out of business. Good news, I got a bunch of Warhammer models and paint for cheap.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Dragon King.
Hey, I have an idea. Based on that idea,
Mm-hmm.
we'll not buy anything at local game stores. They'll all crumble. Then we'll buy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then only us and Games Over Trap will exist.
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm. Dragon King 1411. Any suggestions for painting one-handed? I broke my arm, but still want to participate in a small contest. Yeah. Get something heavy. Like a Coke can. And then double stick tape the model to the top of it, and then just plunk it on the table. And then it'll hold the model steady. You can paint it. You can spin the can around to get the other angles. If you have like a helping hands, that would be great too. Probably don't though. And also the ones you can buy like on Amazon aren't that great unless you really spend some money. And then it's like, well, why did I buy this?
Right. Especially because your arm will probably get better.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe you just cut it off. I don't know. You do you. Joel the Solus, you get a special Primaris Lieutenant with the cereal.
Yeah. Maricela Martinez, any tips for applying transfer decals? Every time I try, it seems like parts of it doesn't want to stick. You have to make sure that you don't soak the decal for too long, probably about 30 seconds. Make sure that the area you're going to apply it to is like it doesn't have like a gritty texture. That'll stop it from adhering properly. Sometimes it helps to put on a few layers of gloss coat. I have a video of how to apply decals.
Daniel Bear, Captain Crump's Orc cereal.
That's why I love Captain Crumps.
Namrod, Honey Nut Custodios.
That's pretty good too.
Custodios. Life is but a dream. And a stream.
Cocoa Custody Puffs.
Yeah, that worked. You nailed it. James Cameron Clark contest. Have I missed a video somewhere? I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but we do have a new challenge on Discord. It's called Shame. Essentially, you just gotta paint something from a pile of shame. Shame.
Shame. I got a lot of stuff in my pile of shame.
Yeah, me too. Vampy, I think cinnamon toast Crocs would be best.
You guys are good at this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got the wackiest people.
Mm-hmm.
I love Crocs because of how creative the name is. It's a really creative name. Crocs.
Steelix Spider. Hey Jay, I'm new to airbrushing with primer. Got a few questions. Difference between flow improver versus thinner. Best thinner to primer ratio. How do I use Citadel paint to base coats? What is the difference between flow improver and thinner? I guess flow improver like breaks down the surface tension more.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Usually I don't thin primer. I just spray it straight through the airbrush. I put it on a high PSI, like 35 PSI. Usually I just thin regular paints with water. You wanna thin it until it's like really watery. With airbrushing, you kind of just have to learn the feel because every paint is a little bit different. Some paints are stickier, some paints are thicker, some paints are thinner, and so there's not like a 100% rule. Always put in 3 drops of water to 1 drop of paint. Like you gotta kind of learn the feel.
Yep.
Chris Umana, you guys should do a video on making a travel painting kit for downtime during vacation. Why not just be on vacation? Maybe bring a book.
Yeah, but then how are you gonna not talk to your wife?
That's a good point. Yeah, well maybe on your trip you just online shop instead of paint models.
There you go. So then you show up at home and there's just tons of boxes outside.
Parrot Tracks, Jay, would you join in the retro painting trend on YouTube? I think I have more retro painting videos than anyone.
Boom!
So I'm gonna say they ripped me off.
Let's do it. I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, for some reason I smell like Euros. I don't know why.
We went to lunch today, and our order was number 69, and I'm really proud of that. I'm going to frame the receipt.
It was the best. And he said it said it, you're going to be ordered 69, and then we were like... Oh god, it was good. Beach and McMurray. I don't talk to my wife on vacation because it's rude to interrupt her.
That's pretty good.
That is a classic joke right there. Man, I love that.
Steel Spider just bought 4 Dreadnoughts, Razorback, and a couple Space Marines for $100. What's your view on the Dreadnought exclusive army? I don't know how you do a Dreadnought exclusive army. I know there's different list building options for Space Marines. You'd probably have to bring a relic. There's a relic Terminator That's an HQ choice. The Chaplain, the Chaplain Dreadnought is an HQ choice. So you could bring 1 or 2 Chaplain Dreadnoughts, and that would take care of your HQ choices. And then all Dreadnoughts, I believe, are in Elite. So you'd have to figure out a way to only take Elite choices. Be cool, though. You could also have an army that just has a lot of Dreadnoughts instead of only Dreadnought. That might make it a little easier.
Gangrene McCluster. I went to Chick-fil-A because they had a special offer for new mobile users, and I put Buttman Bulge Pants in as my name, not realizing they were going to shout it out when my order was ready. Oh, that's pretty great. And then that being said, in Chick-fil-A is even better. Oh, and I like to think they're like, Buttman, but like they're saying it quietly. Buttman, bulge pants, Buttman. Jason M. No offense, Jay, but you only got one kind of retro Tyranid video. Retro base video is God though. Yeah, only kind of retro Tyranid video. What the hell? Yeah.
Daniel Bear Tips, please watch the Moonbreaker trailer. I will.
I'm not going to. Gangrene McCluster. The cashier sounded more confused than shame when he said my name.
Jam Styles, I want Jay to paint the classic Screamer Carnifex. Perhaps I'll keep waiting forever, but it's definitely on my wish list. That would be cool. It's sometimes hard to get those. Like, because a lot of people think that it's really valuable, but you have to find the right buyer. So hopefully I can snatch one for a price that I'm willing to spend.
So how much are we talking?
Like $30.
Oh, okay. I was expecting 300.
They're not that rare.
Yeah. You never know with these things though. It's like,
yeah.
How expensive is it? Oh, it's $500. What? It's Tyranids.
Hayden, are you ever going to do a retro Gene Sailor cult limo to go with your retro Magus? That's a good question. Were the limos ever official models, or were those kit bashes? I actually don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if they're really, you got to get those limos.
Yeah.
You also have to get Fat Patriarch.
I do have to get Fat Patriarch. I've only ever seen the limos in that one image from the Codex. I've never physically seen another example of one.
Big Daniels, Blackstone Fortress, or Curse City?
Ooh, that's rough. I think I would go Blackstone Fortress. I think it's a toss-up though. I think they both look great.
I go with Curse City. Hayden, they were official models. Shane, pretty sure they were kit bashed. So.
yeah, I think so too.
So we don't know.
Maybe I can find a toy limousine kit from 1995, and I'll do like a period kit bash.
Shane never saw them for sale.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there was a lot of kit bashing back in the day. Now Games Workshop just sells everything because they can want to make money.
How dare they want to make money?
It's pretty gross.
They should do everything for free. Like we do. Please join our Patreon. And buy our merch. Thank you. And watch our ads. Aiden, I play a Jeans to the Cult Army, and I'm planning to print some retro limos.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Brotherhood of Steel, just remember, if you don't want to pay ridiculous amounts of money for a model, there's an STL for that. This is true, but it's kind of cool to have the real thing.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna print it. Boom. You think I'll just print whatever you want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. Flipnote 288. I really want the very old Gene Stealer Patriarch, the one with the guy sitting on the chair. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's the best. Fat Patriarch. Sitting on the golden throne. Pooping, probably. Cannot confirm, but that's what's happening.
Probably. Paul Rodenzer, Jay, do you have any Assault Marines in your Black Templar army? Yes, I have 20 Assault Marines and 10 Vanguard Vets.
Nice. Do you have any orcs in your Space Marine army?
A couple. Oh. Mostly squigs.
Ah. Any little grots?
Nope.
No. That's sad. Jason M, I've seen the retro limo SDL. It's pretty sweet. Actual retro limos don't exist. So, there you go. Someone will just have to 3D print that for you.
I wonder, though, because they made it out of something. I'll have to take another look at it. Either it's a full, looks like cardstock creation, or it was made out of something. I wonder what that something is.
In the photos, isn't there two of them?
Yeah, and they're different looking.
Oh, okay.
Then maybe it'd be a fun little investigation. It's like, it's made out of a model kit of the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. And
well, I can imagine a store that would have stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that store. Talked about it in Models Memories. It's an old store up in Wisconsin. Vampy. I love it when my back sounds like Rice Krispies after painting for 5 hours.
Yeah, you gotta get up. You gotta get up every hour or so. Take a little stretch.
Also, you gotta maybe elevate that desk a little bit.
Yeah.
Helps get that model close to your face without you hunching. I would never have poor posture.
And speaking of poor posture,
We're gonna have poor posture when we sleep tonight.
yeah.
All right. Well, we had 2 videos out this week already, so make sure you go watch them. We have 2 more coming. We have one on Friday, one on Saturday. That Saturday one's a Patreon exclusive episode where we are going to be going through the Patreon members' models and critiquing them and saying that they're good. Exactly. And we're gonna burp during the video, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. But yeah, and then we also have our Patreon-only live stream after the normal live stream on Friday, where you can call in and chat with us with your human voice on Discord during the stream. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody.